Welcome, lads. So, in continuing our dividend journey, we have arrived at Smith Nephew, a massive multinational medical manufacturing giant based in the UK. They make everything from plasters to knee and hip replacements, you know, the wee metal things that you'll see later in the video. I thankfully haven't encountered them, but I have family members that have had these procedures, and everything seems to be made by these guys. So let's delve right into it. They also have a nice 2.55% dividend yield, which is also growing year on year. Are they a dividend growth stock? We'll have to have a wee nosy. Let's go right into it. This is their main products page. So they do advanced wound management, which is a very fancy word for plasters, and probably a more advanced word for all the foam dressings and whatnot after like surgeries or broken legs. And I imagine it's the casting ones that probably harden. Anyway, you can look through an extensive list of over 2 pages of what looks like plasters and just dressing to me. Yep, there we go. Everything silicone gels sheets. They've got fiber dressing, everything. So let's check out their other one, ear, nose and throat. So they do everything from tonsils and adenoids removal. Yeah, you're about to get a real treat of me pronouncing something. Let's jump right into it. So they have a coblation wand, and they also have an end-to-end tonsil selectomy wand for removing tonsils, I take it. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Yeah, tonsils selected. Yeah, removing tonsils. It's a very easy way to put that. But they do all the wands, all the medical equipment that comes with such a procedure. They also do orthopedic reconstruction for joint replacement systems for knees, hips and shoulders. So jumping into that, we can see here they do primary hip systems, cable systems, they do resurfacing systems, and knees. Total knee system, there we go. That'll get you going. We knee replacement. But yes, trauma and extremities as well. This is for like bone fractures and whatnot. External fixators, plating systems. They've got the the Trigen fan nails where they go straight through the bone. And I'm not a medical expert, so don't take any of that as that's just me going through what I can see here. So we have a rough idea as to what they do. Obviously, the backbone of the NHS, that was a really low tier joke, but I'm glad you followed through with me on that one. Jumping on to their investor page, what can we find here? Well, you can find everything news. You can get email alerts from certain companies. You can find shareholder information such as dividends, annual general meetings, share price charts. You can go into their annual reports, and it just goes on and on. Now, everything you may need to know about this company is located on this, so it will be in a pinned comment alongside their ticker symbol, their dividend yield, and one of my favorite websites, Dividend Max. So, jumping into their stock price. You were all waiting for this now. They are listed on the London Stock Exchange, Smith Nephew PLC, ticker symbol SN. Now, they're currently trading at 1,132 pence or £11.32, which is roughly about $15-16 depending on the day and currency rating. They had a pretty meteoric rise. Their high there was in 2019, and they went downhill a wee bit. Now, you'll obviously, this is none of this is financial advice. You'll have to do your own research as to why that might be the case. But we're going to go on and have a wee look here. It was founded in 1856 in Kingston upon Hull. Its current CEO is Deepak Nath, and it employs 18,000 employees as of 2021, with revenues of $5 billion. On the Dividend Max here, if you had 100 shares, you would have got a payment of £18.40 or $23.10. It was paid on the 31st of March. So to just give you a rough breakdown of Dividend Max here, you can see the most important information is declaration date. That's when they announce that they're paying the dividend. Ex-dividend date is the date you need to own the share before you get the dividend. If you sell your share before the ex-dividend date, you will not get your payment. Now, and then the payday is just the day that it goes out, although it can take 2 to 3 days, business working days, before the payment lands into your brokerage account, depending on who you use and the type, whether it's holidays or there's loads of factors. So don't take that payment date for exact, But dividend yield is 2.7 on Dividend Max. But what I want to look at here is their annual dividends. A brilliant wee chart here where it shows it was growing year on year, dipped in 2011. A lot of companies seem to have dipped in 2011. I'm going to guess coming out of the recession. And other factors, of course. Just the trend I've seen in making these videos is 2011. There was a wee annual dividend drop for most companies. Then it rose year on year up till 2020. Took a bit of a dive and then back up again 2021. So looking at that trend, I'm just saying it could be a tasty dividend stock, growth stock, which means that it grows its dividend year on year. Might be something that I personally am going to have a wee nosy into. Right, jumping on over here to Trading 212, the final wee bit, where we can have a wee look again. The chart here, they went from high. They're currently trading at their lowest they've been in almost, let's see, in about 6 years. They also have on here that their revenue's 4.31 billion sterling, their market cap's 10.1 billion sterling, pay ratio is 21.96. They're in the medical equipment and supplies industry, and their sector is healthcare. Revenue took a bit of a dip into 2020, probably due to, I don't know, possible pandemic. Could be a reason, maybe not, who knows. Balance sheet, they grew in assets during the pandemic, and cash flow apparently is dipping recently, but see, these are things that you really can delve into. There's plenty of resources to discover why that is, and loads of people do in-depth videos as to cash flow and, you know, their liabilities and what's going on internally and financially in the company. I just want to give you all the resources so you can go and do your own research, as that's the best way. Never invest in a company you don't understand. Be sure to have a decent look into them so you know what is going on. But anyway, I am going to head off here. I'm going to get some dinner. I hope you have enjoyed watching, lads. Thank you for watching as always. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.